What is going on, everybody? It is Chicagoland's real estate agent, Sammy Lubeck. All right, so with so many so called real estate experts out there posting online, talking about all the doom and gloom of the real estate market, I figured it was about time that you heard the true state of the market from somebody you know and somebody you trust. And that's Chicagoland's real estate agent. Come on. So here we go. Let's get right to it. Got to warn you, I'm going to share a couple things that not too many real estate agents are going to share. I'm going to totally open up the vault because that's what you guys deserve. Earlier this year, obviously, we saw an incredibly strong seller's market. Coming out of the pandemic, we had people looking for more space in their home. People were getting new jobs. People wanted to get their kids into new school districts. All the usual reasons why people move. So we had an incredible amount of demand, but not too much supply. That led to homes that were turnkey, that were needed work, and that needed total gut rehabs. It didn't matter what kind of shape they were in. They had multiple offers. Many were going for above asking price, and prices were kind of skyrocketing. Fast forward to June, and the Fed starts talking about raising the interest rates, and you saw mortgage rates creeping into the fives. Well, what happened then? You saw a great deal of buyers just stop their search. They just figured they wanted to wait and see. And that made a lot of sense to me. Suddenly you had fewer multiple offer situations. You actually had negotiating going on, dare I say negotiating, and you had some price reductions. Well, it was a more normalized market. In most markets, the houses that don't have all the interest do have negotiating. They do have price reductions. So it wasn't too shocking from a real estate agent perspective. But still, a lot of buyers were like, woe is me. I don't have access to a 2.75% interest rate on a 30-year mortgage. So I think people were just, caught up being prisoner of the moment, everything. But again, it made sense. But it was a more normal market. So then fast forward, here we are at the end of September. And mortgage rates have creeped into the sixes, dare I say the sixes. And I see a lot of people posting online, oh my God, the housing market's going to crash. We're going to see 20% drop in, home prices and home values. They're talking, 2008, 2008, just to get clicks. Well, do I see a crash looming like we had in 2008? Absolutely not. Back in 2007, 2008, before the crash, mortgage lenders were just handing out loans left and right. Really weren't that worried about whether or not somebody could afford a property. They were like, here you go, here's your mortgage. Well, shockingly, a lot of people couldn't afford the payments on their mortgages. That led to a ton of foreclosures, which led to this wild crash along with the stock market. So now regulations are much tougher. Lenders really have to follow the rules and regulations to make sure that a particular home buyer can afford a property before giving them that mortgage. So on top of that, home values have gone up so much that a lot of homeowners aren't underwater with the values of their homes, which also led to a ton of foreclosures back then. So that has definitely helped. So here we are, and a lot of agents are throwing out online also that it's still a great time to buy. It's still a great time to sell. And here's something, again, you're not going to hear many agents share. The reason that you are hearing so many agents right now saying it is still a great time to buy and a great time to sell is because they are worried about their own money. They're concerned that they are not going to make as many deals right now and make those commissions and, feed that savings account. And I understand it. As a real estate agent, of course, I want to help as many of my clients sell and buy properties. And of course, I want, to make money. We all want to make money. I get it. But that's the main reason you're seeing a lot of agents throw that out there right now. Before I go, definitely want to share just some tips with buyers and sellers right now, again, at the end of September. With buyers, it's the same three questions. It's so simple. Is there a property that you love and you want to buy? Can you afford it? Can you back up the fact that you can afford it in the form of a mortgage pre-approval or a proof of funds? If the answer to all three of those questions is yes, go for the home. Even with these higher interest rates, you can either refinance in the future if those rates go down, or you can take advantage of the rates now if they do go up in the future. So yeah, you're going to have less competition for those homes right now. So definitely make that smart decision. Make sure you're represented by a solid real estate agent like this guy, naturally. And if a home has been on the market a little bit, try to negotiate. Try to get that purchase price a little lower, more comfortable in your wheelhouse. Go for it. As far as sellers, if you have an updated turnkey home that is priced right, you still are going to have interest in your home right now. You are. There are plenty of buyers still out there looking for a home, especially those people that weren't able to find a home earlier this year during the incredibly strong sellers market. They're still looking for their dream home. They're still out there. So sellers, again, if you have a updated price right home, you will have interest. For those of you that have a house that is not completely updated, that needs a lot of work, do not price it as if it was a turnkey updated house. If that's the case, your house is going to sit on the market and your potential sales price is going to be a lot lower than you hope. It just is. So make sure you price it right compared to what's going on in the market. Get that strong advice from a solid real estate agent. The other thing that, agents don't want to share, well, they say it's a great time to sell. It's a great time to buy right now. Give you a little tip. It's okay to wait. It's okay to wait to see what's going on in the future with your finances, with the market. It's absolutely okay to wait unless you absolutely have to move. I'm going to be around. My team's going to be around to help when you're ready to roll. Chicagoland's real estate agent and the Lubeck Group aren't going anywhere. We're here. We're going to be ready to help you whenever you are ready to make that purchase or sell your home. If you have any questions whatsoever, you certainly know where to find me. I look forward to speaking with all of you real soon. Hope everybody has a phenomenal day.